Hey guys, what's up? I am out on the lake, as you can see. I hope this is, let me see, I'm not sure exactly how to use this. There we go. What's up, K&R? What's up, Peyton? I am out here on South Holston doing a little pre-practice practice. What's going on, Cameron? I'm throwing a jig right now. It is super brutal out on the main lake. I had been fishing main lake areas, but I mean, it looks calm right here, and it may have actually calmed down, but the main lake was rough. I mean, it was rough. Oh. Nope. Stickfish. What's up, Virginia Highlands? War Eagle Bass Man, what's going on? Andrew, what's up, man? I just figured I'd get out of the wind and talk to you guys. I've been wanting to do a little bit of a live thing while I was out on the water. Just throwing a jig right now. I've been throwing some swim baits all day. Well, now this is super clear water, guys. The water temp right now is about 54 back in this particular cove. What's up, Tackle Junkie, man? What's going on? What's up, Aurelia? I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm butchering that, let me know. Andrew, you faded out on me. Say that again. But I am literally. You're good. Thank you, brother. I am literally just trying to get in from the wind right now. I mean, it is just brutal. I had waves coming over the front of my boat. About fell off 2 or 3 times. I'm in Tennessee right now. This lake is on the Tennessee-Virginia line. I'm actually going to move you guys over here. Change it up a little bit. I'm getting ready to pick up a little bit of a crankbait. The audio is good. How's the video? I'm back in a holler here, and it's not the greatest in the world. The video decent. I'm not breaking up too much. Thank you. But for right now, like I said, and I don't want to tell you too much because I am practicing. Yeah, Ned rig would be good back in here, but I'll be honest with you, I just kind of come back here to do this and talk to you guys. I don't really think that that the fish are back in here. It's not where I've caught the one that I have caught here. I'll show you a little something. Give me just a minute, I'll be right back. Well, here, how about this? The magic of technology. I'll take you with me. I'll try not to give you any plumber crack. He ain't a great one, but man, he is lively. My live well's doing well. But I caught him, surprise, surprise, Shadowlicious swim bait, 1/2 ounce head. I've had a few nips on a major league lures. Well, you know, so far that's about all I can get. Yeah, he was feeding up. You know, I found some really there's a ton of bait fish. There's a ton of bait fish out, but I mean that's probably a 3-pounder. Dylan, just for the mullet. Yeah, I'm not growing my mullet back out. I just need a haircut, Statzer. Look, I got a brush pile attached to me here. Let me get this off. Come on. There we go. I'm not going to be out much longer. They're giving some really bad, and I can't believe how calm it looks out here right now. Bass nut. Yeah, I mean, it was rolling. When I first come in here, I filmed a little shot for my limit series since I am practicing. And I don't want to show you guys too much of what I'm actually doing, where I've actually got them locked at. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, Andrew. I can't wait to see those Opticast tungsten jigs. I'm a big jig guy. I don't even think they're on a jig. What's up, Southern Outdoors, man? I don't even think they're on a jig right now. I'm sorry. I've got a brush pile attached to my trolling motor here. I've got to get this loose. All right, I'll put a waypoint on that, come back and fish it later. But like I said, they seem to be on a swim bait bite, but yeah, the wind's pretty bad. I'll tell you, I'm a pretty good ways down from the boat ramp. Like I said, I mean, the good thing about these mountains, you can always find a little protective coves, but I mean, it was like, Andrew, you'll know this. It was like being over the being on the Great Lakes. I mean, my trolling motor was coming up out of the water. Water's coming over my deck. My deck is soaked. I am on South Holston right now. And again, remember guys, I do have a BFL coming up, so I'm not going to show you a whole lot in this, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. Yeah, it was pretty nasty, and I run off and of course left my butt seat, so you know, I about ate it a couple times. All right, let me pick up where is my crankbait? Here it is. And we'll kind of do a little bit of cranking. No, not going pro. Yeah, no butt seat. That's a rookie mistake right there when you know it's going to be. Hey Chris, was that you I just seen come up? When am I going back? I hope to be coming back here next Wednesday, I believe. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm trying my best not to throw my phone in the lake because see how close I am to the bank? Well, I'm in 21 foot of water right here, 22. So again, I'm gonna change you guys up just a little bit so I can talk to you. South Holston. Yeah, it's pretty cloudy today. You can see this chunk rock, sort of steep bank. I'm gonna get in tight to it. Throwing a DT10 brown crawl right here. We'll see what happens. All right, Bass Nut, man, you know you're more than welcome to come down. Man, I'm gonna change y'all out. I'm gonna make y'all dizzy. But I gotta get in tight right here. There we go. Looks like a couple of fish laying down through here. I have found a ton of bass today. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get off the lake before the rain gets here. You can see, I don't know if you can see that real well, but there's some low hanging clouds right there. So I don't know, but I know they're giving some pretty rough stuff, and they're giving snow for us. So yeah, they're giving snow for us. So I don't know, that's pretty crazy considering it's like 76 degrees out here right now. But you know, right now I'm just gonna cover some of these coves, gonna bust this crankbait down through here. See if we might look up on one. Like I said, I am practicing for the tournament. I don't want to show too much stuff right now. So I'm kind of in some spots that are just, you know, maybes. Might get a roamer here and there. If I knew I could hear over the motor, I'd actually jump on the big motor, take you guys, and we'd kind of look at some graphs. If I could show you some graphs. Clear in Knoxville. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Gave myself a little bit of a shower. But you can see the clouds, man. They're starting to roll in right there. What time is it, guys? Actually, I don't even know exactly what time it is. What's going on with my crankbait here? Am I deep? Yep, I'm deep. This is the crankbait I'm throwing. If you guys seen the collab, I was actually throwing that crankbait. That's what I caught the one with Bass Bullies TV. If you guys haven't seen our collab videos, you should go check them out. I'm telling you, I am charting a ton of fish in that 20 foot area, which would make sense. One of the things that I always tell everybody, guys, people get hung up on fishing clear water, and fishing clear water, at least on a Highlands reservoir. Now I can't speak, for places like Lake Erie or those northern clear lakes. But I mean, you can see, we don't have a lot. I might go around this bank and there be 3 other trees in a 150-yard stretch. But in clear water, I always tell everybody, natural. It's why I love swim bait so much in clear lakes, is because, guys, what looks more natural? Yeah, I can come out here even on a clear lake if I do have a lot of wind and throw a spinner bait. But a lot of times on this lake right here, especially with this water temp, and I probably should be picking up, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna be fishing that. And we will actually weigh my little bass live here on my Connect scale in just a second. I want to burn this bank right here. Believe it or not, a lot of times you get on these little clay banks like this, and you get a little lay down like that down there. It looks clay, but it's actually some shell rock, and every once in a while you can hit a cruiser. So seeing a lot of stuff. It probably mainly debris up here, because there are a lot of leaves and stuff in the water right now. But I'm just making 45-degree casts now. I've got a pretty light rod. Bass Bullies was making fun of me. I like to throw a pretty light rod. This is a Bass Pro Shops cranking stick, and believe it or not, it is a medium light action rod. So it's really got some tip to it. But the great thing about that is, well, let me fix my crankbait here without hooking myself. Sorry if you can't hear me. Get out here kind of toward the chute here. The wind is blowing out of this direction, but you can see, that thing will cast a mile. And you got to set your drag up. You got to, make sure that you play the fish. It's hey, take it easy, Chrissy in Kansas. But actually, I'm getting ready to get off the lake here in just a minute. Like I said, it's pretty bad out here. We got some stakes over there. We're gonna make sure we work those crappie stakes up real good. But Yeah, the clouds just keep getting thicker and darker. I just wanted to say, hey, talk to you guys. I've been wanting to get out on the lake one day. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to really do a lot of for fun fishing, and I really want to get out on the lake at some point in time and just take you guys out with me fun fishing. I think that'll be a really cool little deal. Then I can show you everything I'm doing and where I'm doing it. So, but I think we got it's either some old stakes or a stump over there. Then we got a lay down we're coming up on. Now that bank over there is really what we want to be looking for right now. You know, steep bank. That's your highway for these smallmouth. They're gonna stay on that rock bank. But like I said, you know, I am practicing for the BFL, so you live in Elizabeth, and I didn't catch all that, but you know, I would target more of that sort of stuff. I don't know if you can see that right over here. Not that, but right there, you can see where the boat's coming around. He's going on the back side of it. But yeah, the wind's getting ready to kick up again. When is the tournament? The tournament is the 22nd. So this is just a little practice, you know. Just kind of getting out here, kind of looking at the lake. Who do I think will win the FLW event on Cumberland? I don't know, man. I'll tell you. I mean, there's a lot of good local sticks. I don't know. I want to root for a guy that I fished with last year, Derek Blake. I know he knows that lake well, so I really want to root for him. It's his rookie season, and it would be awesome to see him do well in that. He's a great guy. We stay in contact with each other, and I met him fishing the BFLs, guys. Just another reason. You know, I don't know. I mean, you could fish clubs from a John boat. You know, you're going to want to at least have a gasoline motor, of course. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know if there's a low end power restriction on the BFLs. So I'm going to say maybe. I'd have to look that up. But, you know, look at this, guys. This is what I've seen all day right here. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can get you in there. Look at that. 23 feet. These fish are out here deep. Yeah, you can fish any open tournaments with it, you know, stuff like that. They're out here deep. So now, let me give you a little school since we've seen that right there. We'll let the wind kind of blow us back here a little bit. We're going to pick up a couple of swim baits now and see what we can do. Sorry about that. Let's back off of them. Forgive me, my trolling motor batteries are about had it. Time to replace those bad boys. But you can see the wind's kicking up. Really got some clouds coming across the mountain there. Don't lose my OptiCast hat. You can imagine the main lake is down there. I was actually fishing the dam. You might be able to see it. I'm not sure, but I was actually fishing the dam, And I mean, whew, there was a couple times I really did think I was falling overboard. Always have your butt seat and your life jacket on when those rollers get to coming in. All right, so here's the deal. We just seen out here in about 20 feet some bass, or it could be anything. It could be on this lake. It could be big lake trout for all we know. But they were pretty big marks. So we're gonna take this swim bait and we're gonna cast up there. We're gonna let the wind catch it, of course. We're gonna let it sink to the bottom, and we're just gonna slow roll it back. All right, I'm gonna swap sides with you again. But all right, sorry about that. Did I lose you guys? I hope not. Somebody was trying to call me from Chattanooga. Sorry about that. That's the one negative thing about being out here. When you get a phone call, it pauses you for a second. So like I said, we are sitting in about 20 foot of water right now. And all I'm doing is I'm letting it sink on the bottom because like you said, you've seen those bass, they were kind of hopping up off the bottom. So what I'm doing is just kind of slow rolling this swim bait on the bottom. And I'll tell you pretty quickly, most of the time you can tell if they're going to bite this. I'll fan cast it out just to make sure that we're going to hit the right spot. I can't put my phone in airplane mode. I won't have service. I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm out on the lake. I can't use Wi-Fi. I have never done bow fishing. I keep getting blowed in here. There's our fish out here, 17. They're just hanging off the edge of this point. I keep running up on them right now. What was that, guys? If I miss, please repost it. I am trying to fish and talk to you at the same time here. Yeah. Got a leaf fish. Yeah, drop the green worm on them. I was doing that. I was filming something a little earlier, and I was talking about the green worm. A lot of this, I mean, they're kind of on a, I think they're on a swim bait bite right now. I mean, the places that I found where there's huge numbers of bait fish and huge numbers or there's bass, I have got bites almost immediately on the swim bait. But the thing about it is like I said, right now the wind is just killing me. The spots that I want to fish, I just can't. So, but by the time the tournament comes around, which is April 22nd, it'll be all about the little green worm. And I'll show you all more on that as time goes on. But this lake right here it is a little green worm lake. When those big smallmouth get up on the bed, they You just pick up a little green worm and drag it around. Dink-a-link it around, as one of my buddies say. It kind of sucks. I hate doing it. But oh well, that's what you got to do to win. So, but that's about it, guys. I'm probably just going to get out of here. I hit that main lake. It's probably going to be pretty rough right now. And oh, let's do something real quick. Let's weigh that fish. I want to get my Connect scale out. So I know some of you seen in some of the collab videos, I said the Connect scale was dead. It is not dead. It just you know, I did sort of what I did today, and that was I didn't check my equipment or bring the right equipment with me. Like I didn't bring my butt seat today to deal with big water. Well, I didn't check the batteries in my Connect scale before I left. So let's get this little bass out. Let me turn you around here. Let's see what he's going to weigh. So first off, I don't know if you can see this or not, but we're going to power it up. And we're going to reset it. Alright, so we're reset, we're powered. Let's get this over here. We'll turn down. Again, I'll try not to give you any plumber's cracks. No promise though. Come here, baby. Don't you do it. Alright, so we got one. Let's cut the Connect scale back on. Alright, now I'm just going to run it up through the outside gill here, which does not hurt the fish, guys, as long as you're up through the outside. And he ain't even 2 pounds. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a 1.96. So he's a itty bitty fella. But that being said, let me remind you that, guys, it really you know, swim baits, you know, the 5 and 6 inch, you know, a 2-pounder, and I mean, he ate it. So, you know, in clear water, don't be afraid to throw your swim baits. All right, let's get a release. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna drop him in and you can see him go. Let me get us out. All right, guys, so the deal is I am going to get off here. I'm gonna pack it in because I've got a long run and it looks like the wind's died down a little bit. Yep. Yeah, there's a link in the description of my videos where you can use that and go get one. I like them, and what I really like about them the most is, you know, yeah, I've got GPS, and when I catch fish, I can drop a waypoint on it. But what I like about the Connect scale is the fact that it sends everything to my phone. And so when I get home, I can actually, you know, it puts the weather in for me. It puts the weight of the fish in for me. It puts the GPS where I caught the fish. Excuse me. But what I really like about it is that I can then go home and I can sit down and I can put the lure, you know, how I was fishing it. There's a lot of other stuff. And then what's great about that, and I actually told someone this the other day. I would kill to have the past 2 years of fish catching. What's going on, Bobby? I would kill to have the past 2 years of fish catches on this one lake, this little pound reservoir, because they always go deep. I mean, it's like the same week. And I mean, I could pinpoint when it started and when it got rough. I'd love to have that data and be able to go back and look at it and see the date and the temperature and, you know, all that information. Man, you talk about a handy tool. That's what I really like, being able to keep a log. Because guys, when it comes to fishing, I got a mind like a steel trap. I can pretty much remember where and about what fish that are about where I caught the fish. But a lot of times what I tend to forget is what the weather, or exactly, you know, was it 2 weeks into June or was it 2 weeks? Hey Chris, man, hey, I hope you didn't take that wrong the other day, by the way. I love your name, man. I was honestly paying you much respect. You have got a great name. Mr. Chris King. I told you, that's what I hear in my head every time you say it. Hey, Bass Nut, man. Hey, seriously, if you want to go next Wednesday, brother, I mean, I don't know if you can or not. I'm all for it. Yeah, a fishing log. But I'm lazy. I'm a network guy, and I despise writing everything down. Why can't everything be computerized? I know a lot of you all are going like, oh, God, no. But, you know, I'm a computer geek. So if it's not digitized, then I don't want to bother with it. I'm too lazy to do that sort of stuff. Like I said, I didn't get this figure by working harder. All right, man. And I'll double check just to make sure that is right. I'm not really positively sure it's Wednesday. We'll see how the weather and everything, but Wednesday, Thursday, we'll see what's going on. All right, guys. So the wind's died down, and I ain't gonna lie to you, if the wind's died down real good, I'm gonna jump back over to this other spot that's on the main lake where I got bit, and there's a ton of fish. But thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully we can do some real fun stuff on the water when I'm just fun fishing. Like I said, I don't want to show too much while I'm practicing for a tournament. So hey, thanks. You guys take it easy, and if I didn't answer any of your questions, leave them in the comments after Tim. My buddy Tim's calling, but leave them in the section at the bottom, and I'll answer them. You guys take it easy. You guys rock.